elegance and consistency. She was an absolutely beautiful gymnast to watch, in particular on beam and floor. Lynn was always a perfectionist, very hard worker, wanted everything to look good. Very, very much the one who would pay attention to detail of her performance. Part of it is that she walked onto this team as a freshman and then became a scholarship athlete. It was well-deserved, the scholarship, because again, she was a key performer for the tribe for 4 years. She was a Scholastic All-American. She was the Martha Barksdale Award winner her junior year leading into her senior year. Regional qualifier all 4 years that she was here, and she was a good student. So, of course, that being a prime reason for coming to William & Mary, you want someone who is a captain, and she was when I arrived here, to be setting a good example in the classroom as well. The performance that probably stands out the most is the first year I was here. We were at regionals, so of course this is her third time attending, and she was on floor. It was the last event. Her music was to Lawrence of Arabia, and again, a beautiful, beautiful routine. And a friend of mine who was a professional dancer, he came up to me and was asking about the routine. He was very taken by the routine and her presence on the floor. I think it's a little bit of a sweet story. My son was very young, and he was a baby, and he traveled with us to regionals her senior year, which was down in Florida. And I had to go to a meeting, and I did not have someone else who could watch him at that time. And she volunteered, and she came into the hotel room and stayed with him, and he crawled for the very first time. I missed it, but she was there, and I can't say I wasn't disappointed, but that's a story that's always stuck in my head. So yeah, so I have some very fond memories because it includes my son. This is something that I think that is so well deserved, and she is truly due the recognition. Congratulations, Lynn, on your induction to the Hall of Fame. It is well deserved, and I couldn't be more thrilled for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lynn Dameron Wolfe.
Gotta say, it's a lot easier to stand up there and get on that 4-inch balance beam than it is to stand in front of a large group of people and talk. So we'll see how it goes. Funny thing is, the summer before my freshman year at William & Mary, I got a phone call. It was '92, so it was an Olympic year, and it was from the coach of the U.S. National Women's Rhythmic Gymnastics group team, because I did both sports up through high school. And she offered me a position as the alternate on the group team. And I turned her down because I had committed to be a walk-on at William & Mary. And I definitely think that I made the right choice in that, and I'm so proud to be a nominee here tonight as well. First and foremost, I would like to thank my parents. Not only are they magnificent parents, as all parents are, but they're also my coaches, all the way through my high school years. And I know now from both observation and personal experience just how hard it is to be a coach of your child. And it's such a hard, fine line to walk, and they did it brilliantly. And I only hope that I can do half as well as them. And my first take on that is to not be the coach of my children. So I don't know how they did it, but I thank them for it most deeply. Also, I wanted to thank Greg Frew, who couldn't be here tonight because it snowed in April in New York. And he was my coach my freshman and sophomore year. And he took me as a walk-on as a freshman who might not make the lineup, and helped me get to the NCAA regionals my very first time, where I competed at the University of Georgia in front of 10,000 fans. There were 10,000 people at a women's gymnastics meet. It was the most amazing experience I've ever had. And it was really especially cool because I went around with them in their squad. And so, being good fans, they cheered for me too. And it was really pretty fun. And Mary Lewis, as you saw, helped continue me along that path of consistency all four of my years at William & Mary. I especially want to thank my family. My sister Megan was William & Mary grad as well, and I know it must have been hard for her to follow along in my footsteps all the way through. But I really think she probably came out better in the end because she graduated second in her class at William & Mary at the year '99 and was a PBK. So I think she did just fine. And my husband Tim, who is also a William & Mary alum, has managed to put up with my obsession with gymnastics, which has not waned. I still coach, I still do choreography, I judge. So he puts up with my obsession. And my children, Megan, I do that all the time and she laughs at me, Emma and Lizzie, who are both gymnasts as well, but I love them all dearly. And thank you very much, and go Tribe.